What's up guys, DP here. Try something a little different this time. I'm actually attempting to make a Zelda tutorial video. Now, I am not making this video saying I am some god at Zelda. I know more about this character than people who main or been using it for years. No, this is not what this video is. It's just to give some tips on, I don't know, people who are looking into Zelda, beginners, or just in general. Just to have like a video tutorial, because you can just go on Smashboards and they have threads on Zelda. Pretty sure they explain her weaknesses and her strengths, so I'm pretty sure you know that. So I'll just try the best I can to explain this character in general, and this is all based on my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If you know damn well that I'm wrong and you can prove it, then there I'm wrong. But this is just me and what I think from me using her and what I've seen other players do. Alright, so Zelda, she really can't be played aggressive because most of her moves are really slow, and if they shield it, you're pretty much left open. So Zelda to me is more of a baiting character. You would want to bait your opponent to do something and punish all that, because Zelda has good punishments. Like especially on shield, she has a lot of tools to get somebody off her and then reverse the assault and do damage. So to me, Zelda's a baiting slash defensive slash mind game character, because Zelda is kind of limited. So if you really wanna get in on your opponent, especially hard matchups, which Zelda has like a lot of those, you're really gonna have to be creative and throw your opponent off the best way you can. Depending on their thought pattern, depending on your patterns, you really gonna have to mix it up a lot. That is very important. You can't do basic shit with Zelda because, like I said, people seen that style all the time, and they know how to punish it, or her basic stuff just isn't safe. And they block that, or they bait you to do it, you're defenseless. So she dies quick off the top. Her approach methods are not really that good. This is too. That's not all that unless you know your opponent's gonna drop the shield, or you can catch people on jump-ins. So you can catch air dodges, and my C-stick sucks. You catch people on air dodges like that. If they're jumping away and try to air dodge, that'll catch them if you time it. But in terms of approaching like this, it's not really good, because even if you space it, you space it, you probably end up like right there. Or if, no, if you space it between your opponent, this will be the distance. They block it once, you're pretty much open. Like in Mark, he can just jump and fair you, and you won't be able to block it, especially if you power shield it. So I wouldn't get too comfortable with this unless you know the one to hit. Hanucha Air, it's a good move for to do air battles if you throw it out first, but I wouldn't get too comfortable with it because it can be punishable. And how many frames does this actually have? All her frame data here. So if we need to get into some stuff, grounded moves, aerial moves, okay. It's active on frame 6. So 6 frames. That's not too bad. So it's best. I say it's best to space the moves, cause if you space it, you get things like that. I don't have to be that close to hit, to some degree anyway. Well, look, Phantom hits for the win. Funny, but yeah, it's best you space it, or retreating theirs if you want. If you think they're gonna shield, I mean it's a decent move for air battles. I think it's probably one of her best aerials. because since it has a lot of hits in them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 hits. So this can beat air dodges, I believe. Especially crappy ones like Peach's air dodge. I can't air dodge this shit. I don't think I can. Marth, he has the second worst air dodge in the game, so you can probably catch him off with that. It's a good move for air battles if you time it. But like I said, I wouldn't get too comfortable with it because there's a lot of attacks that can snuff this out. So spacing out this move is really good. This is a decent air option. Uh, Fair, I would not get too comfortable with it unless you throw the move out early and you know you can attack right away. It's pretty good as a spacing tool if you want to keep your opponent in the shield. Oh man, it's not bad. I mean, if you're godly at hitting it, then yeah, you can just go in, and I suck at that. But yeah, but if you don't think you're gonna hit, you want to use it to get like chip damage and space moves on shield to bait the opening. You know, you can do that to that if they shield it. You know, you have could do that. You could do that. Fair to down tilt. Oh, it's supposed to be a fair down tilt. Yeah. You have that for shield pressure if you want to pressure somebody and they block the face a space fair and they want to try to grab you. You know, you have that. It's a good option. Just make sure you do it as soon as you jump off the ground, because if you don't, you do it late, they can't down tilt right away. It's gonna lag. So you have to auto cancel it. So you can move right away. You can do that to this. Space that to that if you think they're gonna try to jump in at you. Depending on what aerials they have in front of them that this would be if they jump in. That to that. So let's see. Her backer's the same, right? Ugh. You can do a backer to a quick turnaround down smash. A backer to a quick turnaround down tilt. I'm doing it wrong because I'm not auto canceling it. That was supposed to be a down tilt, but you get the idea. Let me see. Backer. Why am I forward tilting? Backer, turn around. There you go, like that. It's really good. Because if you don't want to, like, let's say you backer somebody's shield, your back is turned. You don't really want to roll or do this if you think they're gonna block it still, and then you're left open. You want to try to keep the pressure, which I'll get into that in my next segment. Right now we're just going through basic attacks. So yeah, auto canceled fair. Even if you don't hit, you space it. It's pretty good. You can force reactions out of shield, or you can start pressure strings, which I'll also cover that in my next video. So yeah, you have that. Up air is pretty good in terms of baiting air dodges. You jump up to somebody, you think they're gonna air dodge, you wait for it, do that. It's really strong, kills quick off the top. Characters like Morph, Meta Knight, Peach, any character that dies quick off the top get raped by this shit. Also keep in mind, it's not a move to just go and throw out though, because the recovery time. Like watch, I'm gonna throw out the move and then I am going to try to air dodge. Can't air dodge. You're stuck there. So let me see, what's the recovery time up there? Oh, it doesn't say here in the forums. Ugh. Alright, just know pretty much in general you're open, so be careful with that move. This move is only I say good for air juggles and pressure, and finish your opponent off. I wouldn't advise just going in and jumping like that. I wouldn't advise that because when people see you go near them, especially in the air, they're going to expect the air attack most likely, so they're going to dodge. So what you do is you jump, wait for the air dodge, do that. Jump, scare, air dodge, do that. Jump, they're gonna air dodge, do that. Do it on falling, especially falling up airs. This really good to punish air dodges when you jump to them. Falling up airs. So you can do that. Her down smash is pretty good. It has decent range. As you can see, has really good range. You don't have to be really close to your opponent to hit them. So this is a good move to space, but if they block it, you are not safe. They block that move, you are open. So I wouldn't advise you to throw that move out lightly unless you know for a fact it's going to hit. If anything, space it. They block the space down tilt. I think it pushes them back and makes yourself safe. You can react, especially at this distance. If they shield it, it's gonna push them back a little bit and they can't really punish you. So good move. Another good move. Her down tilt. Look, I'm over here. Good spacing. Good distance. It's a pretty good move. If they shield, it's really hard to punish. Because they try to drop their shield. The timing could be messed up by the hit stun of her down tilt. So it could leave them open. You could open up their shield and then you get a free down tilt or some shit like that. So that is another good option. Or another good move that she has that you can use. So I would take caution of that. So yeah, it's a pretty good move. Just space it. Beware that I think if you're too close and you do it, they can roll behind you. So space the move so even if they roll a side step, you can't be punished. Or if you space it, they think they safe or they try to like attack out the shield, jump out. The hit stun can mess up their timing, and you can get a free down tilt out of it. The only choice they really have, a safe choice, is like to DI, like DI in within their shield. But yeah, it's a really good move. What else does she have? Forward tilt. You space the move is really good. You space it on block, they can't. It's really hard to punish it if you space that move on block. So know your range with your moves. No. Up tilt is a good anti-air. If you think your opponent is gonna jump in at you, you can up tilt them. It's a good anti-air, snuffs out people in the air. You can snuff out a lot of attacks too. Just be careful on what attacks are being thrown out depending on character. I would not what the hell? You running. I would not advise doing stuff like this, like you air attack or you neutral air them and then you do a up tilt like that behind, because this move is not fast. You can be punished. You only do this if you know the opponent's gonna drop their shield and like try to, I don't know, counterattack or whatever. So this move is good for punishment if you bait something. If you're not baiting anything and you're just throwing this move out hoping that it'll hit, against a smart opponent, you're gonna leave yourself open, so you have to be careful with that. And it kills good off the top too. So slow moves, just be careful, cause that move is blocked. they can pretty much do anything they want out the shield, and you're open. It has good hit stun though, so if you space it properly and it hits somebody's shield, I think you can react in time. You can probably shield or sidestep, roll, whatever, before they can punish you. It just depends on distance, and it depends on the character that you're fighting with their options. So just be aware of that. I went over all her tilts. This move is really not safe. I mean, I would throw this move out if you know you're gonna hit somebody with it, but to throw out that move just to throw it out is not really good. I mean, if you full hop it, you can auto cancel, but it doesn't have a lot of hit stun. So characters, even if they shield it, they can hit you out of shield. It's easily punishable on block, so you want to be careful with that. So you can do stuff like that if it hits and you don't want to get counterattacked or land too close to them. Damn man, this controller sucks with this C-stick or something like that. But yeah, you said this is a good move. Just don't do it too close. This is pretty good. Just don't use it. Don't get too comfortable with it because it's punishable on block. I think even if you space a move and they shield it, it's punishable. So it's not really a safe move. Use it within like mix-ups. Mix-ups like I don't know. I can't think of a mix-up right now. But like if you pressure somebody and they try to sidestep or whatever, and you know they're going to do it, or you go behind them, you think they're gonna attack you, you can do that. Force them in front of you, and do shit like that. You know, whatever you want. Let's see what else is there. Her up B. That move. That damn move. Let me see. How many frames is it? Let's see. Special move. The first part. That is 11 frames. So the hitbox for this comes out in 11 frames. So this move is not really good to like cancel out attacks and then do this, because it hits on frame 11, which can pretty much leave you open to anything. So you have to be careful with that. And then this hits on contact, frame 1 and 2. If a person throws out an attack while near you, and you do that, they're going to get hit. Get hits on the first frame. And according to this, you're invincible. Well, I don't think you're invincible, period, from what I'm reading here. But yeah, you're gonna want to be careful. And then fire, once you throw it out, you're open for 34 frames. So if you do this close or at this and they block it or power shield it, 34 frames, you're open. So you have to be really careful with that move. We did that. We already know what down B is, so we need to discuss that shit. I think I went through all of her move sets. Pretty sure I did. Probably didn't go over her back air for whatever, but same thing. All her smash attacks. I don't know if I went through up smash, but it's how fast is her up smash? Her up smash is 6 frames. That's pretty decent speed. But remember, doing this and then you do that and up smash out the shield. Drop the shield is 7 frames. So 7 plus 6, 9, 13 frames. That your up smash will come out of shield. So it's not going to hit on 6. It's going to hit on 13. So you have to be really careful with that. Because you can get counterattacked. But according to this, your up smash, if they block it, you are not safe within all hits. Pretty much you're not safe, you can get punished. I mean, they can attack you in between because they're going to get hit. But if they block all hits, once you put it this way, once your up smash is over, you're open. So you want to be careful with that. So this is not a move to just do this frequently because it may look fast, but trust me, it's not. Especially when you drop your shield to do this, because you have to drop your shield to get an up smash. Or you can jump cancel up smash, which is a good thing. If you're good at jump canceling up smashes, it's really good too. So because you don't have to worry about dropping the shield and then up smash, you can just up smash out of shield. So jump cancel up smash is really good. See, it kind of looks like I'm not dropping my shield compared to this. If you can notice the difference. So jump cancel up smash is really good. I mean, it's a good way to get a fast move. It's probably her fastest up smash option because even though her down smash is what 4 frames, like I said, dropping the shield counts, which is 7 and then 4. So this is actually 11 frames out the shield. It may look fast, but 11 frames is not compared to a lot of attacks in this game. So yeah, best go for shield drop up, jump cancel up smash out of shield. You avoid the lag of dropping your shield and you can just throw out up smash immediately. It might take a few frames or what, maybe like, I don't know, if your timing's a little off, what, 2 or 3 frames max? But it's better than freaking dropping your shield and having 7 frames and then doing this, making the move come out slower. So, I mean, I'm sucking at jump canceling up smash right now, but if you can practice that, it'll probably be very useful. So, this video went on for 23 minutes. Sigue Diablo! Alright, I broke down pretty much most of the moves. Now, I guess I'll go into ways to keep yourself safe. Or a certain way to play her. I think I'll cover up both in the next video. And see what this character can do to keep herself safe. How to open people up. How to bait moves and punish them. You know, all that good shit. Because this is what this character is really gonna need. You can't really be Rambo. A lot of her moves are slow and they're not safe on block. Even if you space them, some of the moves are not safe on block and you get punished. So until then, peace.